Hello, hello, hello. I hope you had an amazing day. It's been super busy lately, and there is a reason why I am doing this video like this. So I had an amazing conversation with a guy at my work. I take calls. That's my job. I work from home. I'm blessed for that. And this guy, we were talking about self and how important self is. And one of the things that I found ironic was we do one of the same things every morning when we see ourself. Like when I see myself, I'll wink at myself and I'll tell myself how much I love me. And that got me thinking I need to do this video because I mentioned in a previous video that when you do get back to God, when you do get back to that little tiny center point that is God, there's a mirror there, and it's you. You are it. You're the answer. You're the solution. You're the problem. You're everything. And we forget that. See, when you go back to that God moment with God, with you realize, you remember, yeah, it is all me. I get it. Yay. And then you leave that state of consciousness and you come back into the material plane and then you forget it. See, most people don't know how to keep going back and forth and bringing more of that knowledge and wisdom back here into the material plane, into the conscious mind, because you go into the big mind. And it's difficult to remember, and that's why we come here, because we are here to remember. We are here to remember the truth of who we are. And so I got to thinking about it, and I was like, "Oh, it's like, as above, so below." Okay, within, without, all of that good stuff. I mean, this is the mirror here in the material plane. It's the same thing as if you were there as God. Well, aren't I God now in this moment? Do I have all of my abilities? Not yet. I haven't fully 100% grasped that God essence here in form, but this is where it will begin. This is where it will end and begin. It's all the same. So I want you to do an exercise, which is to really sit here and look at yourself. Look at yourself and tell yourself how much you love yourself and how important you are and how much you mean to you. This is not selfish. This is self-love. This is you loving you. Because when it comes down to it, that's all there is. You. No one is living your life for you. No one is thinking for you unless you're unconscious. No one is feeling for you unless you're attached to people. And no one is living your physical reality unless you're allowing them to. It's you. You're the answer. You will always be the answer. When they say find the answers within inside of yourself, that's it. You are the answer. Everything you need, want, and desire is already within you. You just have to accept it. You have to accept it, understand it, love yourself, integrate it, and keep doing that process over and over and over and over again. And the more that you do it, the more that it becomes new programming, new conditioning, new ideas, new thoughts, new way of being. And then you will understand the truth. There is one truth. You are God. There is God. Doesn't matter if you take your consciousness back to the greater mind and reach God, or bring that here into form, God. Whatever name you want to call it, Awe, Source, it doesn't matter. Because it doesn't have an identity. It doesn't have a form. It just is. You. You remember. I remember. I just want you to know that I love you. You know that. I will always love you. I will always be here for you. And I will help people remember who they are. I love you. Have a great night.